it's early in the morning. I just woke up. My hair's all standing up, or whatever looks like it. Um, and but I want to take this time to at least talk a bit about this update that's of interest to us, um, fellow geeks, Marvel fans everywhere. So, real quick, great news. Took them long enough. And after years of talking about possibilities, Marvel Studios is finally getting serious about making a Black Widow standalone movie. Um, I'm reading off of Variety here. Uh, I'm not quoting it, but basically, Variety reported that Marvel has assigned screenwriter Jack Schaefer. Hey, Joel, what's up? Jack Schaefer to script the project. So Schaefer has a script called The Shower, which is sort of like an alien invasion comedy. Hi, Joel. And that script, The Shower, made it to the blacklist. The blacklist is what is black. The black is great unproduced screenplays. I believe I, Tanya was part of the blacklist. I think the movie I, Tanya. I gotta double check again. So every year they have this list. They release this list of a bunch of scripts that are great, that are awesome, that just haven't not been yet produced yet. Joel asks, so does that mean Black Widow won't die in Infinity War? I assume so, because she's gonna have her own movie now. So now here's the thing, though. Good point, Joel. Good point. So Marvel has assigned a screenwriter to start writing the script. Of course, as you all know, when it comes to big budget projects like this, it's not gonna be, or most of the time, it's not just one screenwriter. They're gonna have another rewrite. So this is the first draft. Great, right? It's moving forward. The wheels are turning. So we don't know yet who they're gonna hire next to rewrite the script. But of course, Scarlett Johansson is expected to reprise her role as Natasha Romanoff, aka Black Widow, for this standalone movie. And let me see here on my notes. Um, oh yeah, so Scarlett Johansson has uh, portrayed this character several times before. Of course, for Iron Man 2, for the Avengers, for Captain America the Winter Soldier, Avengers Age of Ultron, and Captain America Civil War. So, even though she has not had her standalone Black Widow movie, obviously Scarlett Johansson has enjoyed a steady job, you know? She has enjoyed steady employment. Maybe it would be like a movie that takes place in 2011. Oh, Joel is speculating that maybe the story will be set before the 2012 The Avengers movie. That is one good theory, Joel. That is one possible theory. So, again, Scarlett Johansson has been playing this character for years for Marvel Cinematic Universe. So, she has not been complaining about. No problem, Joel. She has not been complaining about, hey, where's my movie? Where's my Black Widow movie? I haven't heard Scarlett Johansson demanding that. I think she's just enjoying the fact that she gets along for the ride, this ride called Marvel Cinematic Universe. So she gets to be in all these movies and gets paid millions for it, and rightfully so. I'm happy for her. Um, so, what are my thoughts about this? I don't want to make this video too long. Uh, First of all, I know a lot of fans, at least some of the responses online and on the Twitter is like, oh, finally, dude, it's about time. Come on, Marvel. Freaking, freaking WB and their DC movie, they had Wonder Woman already. Uh, I'm working on being silent and only talking a bit, says Joel. Don't worry about it, Joel. You can chime in anytime. So it's like, oh come on, Marvel. WB already gave us Wonder Woman. Where are you? Where are you at with the female standalone movies? Now, I totally get it, man. I totally get it, especially in this climate right now where women are, becoming more empowered with the Me Too movement and standing up for themselves against pervs and predators out there, including Harvey Weinstein. So I totally get it. I totally get the climate. It's about time. It's high time for something like Black Widow movie. But to Marvel's defense, all right, I'm just making an argument for Marvel here. Um, they had their overarching plan yet. I mean, yet they had their overarching plan already. That's what I meant to say. Meaning, phase one, phase two, phase three. They've already planned that way ahead, back in before 2008. So they already plan which movies they want to give up. Um, yes, Scarlett is expected to come back as Black Widow. So they already mapped it all out, man. All right, phase one, phase two, phase three. This is what's gonna happen. These are the movies that we're going to release. Unlike WB and their DCEU movies, where they're just pretty much shooting off the cuff. It's like, oh my god, we gotta catch up to Marvel. We gotta catch up to Marvel. Let's bust out Justice League. Let's forget about the standalone movies for now. It's like, um, that's how they roll. Now, of course, Wonder Woman movie turns out awesome. I love Wonder Woman movie. Thankfully, Patty Jenkins, did a fantastic job on it. But I doubt that it's part of an overarching plan by WB. Like, okay, we're gonna phase one will include these movies and then the team up. Phase two will include these movies and then the team up. That's how Marvel thinks. That's not how WB DC Films thinks. So that's to my defense. I think the reason why Marvel has not bust out a Black Widow movie all these years is because they did have everything already mapped out yet. I mean, already. I don't know why I keep saying yet. They already had it all mapped out already, and so now coming into Phase Four, um, it allows or it gives room for other Marvel characters that are not maybe as famous as Tony Stark or Thor. They now these characters finally will get the spotlight, and they're gonna be bring these characters forward, and that's a good thing. That's a totally good thing. Marvel gambled on a talking raccoon, and that paid off, right? Everybody's like, a talking raccoon? How is that gonna be popular? And bam, Rocket is freaking badass. So I love Marvel in that sense. They know what movies they want to release, and that's the case. So my second thought, uh, I hope it's not an origin story for this Black Widow movie. I hope it's not an origin story. And you might argue like, why, Rama? We want to see how Black Widow came to be and how my teeth are shiny. Thanks, Joel. It's the reflection from the sunlight. But if you have seen 2015 movie Avengers: Age of Ultron, do you remember that? There was a scene where a bunch of our Avengers characters were under the influence of Scarlet Witch, and so they had hallucinations. I think Black Widow was one of them, and she had a flashback to her upbringing when she was part of a program for young female orphans and training them and brainwashing them into assassins. Do you remember that? So I know that's not necessarily an origin story, but we got a glimpse of that. We caught a glimpse of her background a little bit, just a tiny bit. And I think after such shows as, um, yes, exactly, Joel, it was one of the flashbacks. After such shows as Dark Angel, and I think there's another show about female assassins. Oh, Blind Spot was one of them too. It's like a young assassins program. There's a lot of shows on TV about that. Um, Dark Angel is probably the one that I remember the most. So I don't know, man. I feel like it's already played out. All right, we know. a bit about her background. Okay, that's good. That's good. Let's move forward. Let's have a let's have a standalone Black Widow movie that's about, I don't know, another mission, another thing that she has to take down or she has to tackle. You know, let's throw her to the deep end and put her into action already. We don't and when if need be, the origin story could come from her colleagues, her friends, or whatnot. That's when the drama could come in. But let's already get her going on the road already. That's my take on it. I personally hope it's not an origin story because origin story. Oh my God, we're gonna have to build things up again. And remember, Marvel has another female standalone movie, Captain Marvel, coming up. And Captain Marvel is going to be set in the 90s. The story is set in the 90s. And so that is an origin story, I believe. And that's understandable because we have not seen Brie Larson as Captain Marvel in the other Marvel Cinematic Universe movie. So we are now getting to know her. Um, exactly. Joel said origin story probably wouldn't work, and I agree. So yeah, it's totally understandable for Captain Marvel, but again, for Black Widow, we already have a journey with Black Widow. Let's get that journey already, moving forward already for the standalone. We don't have to necessarily go back. If we do go back, let's just have it in really, tiny portions, in my opinion. So that's my second thought about that. And whether or not Black Widow will be set before the Avengers or the story will be after Avengers Infinity War, either way, I'm cool. All right. I hope it's after Infinity War because that means she does not die in Infinity War. But thanks to Joel for bringing that up. Um, last thought. Last thought. If you recall, actress Emily Blunt was supposed to be the one playing Black Widow. Do you remember that? Actress Emily Blunt is the actress you have seen in movies like Sicario, Into the Woods. She's a wonderful actress. She's the wife of John Krasinski in real life, and she's gonna be playing Mary Poppins in the upcoming Mary Poppins Returns. She was actually the original actress to play Black Widow, but she was not able to get out of her contracts with that crappy movie, The Gulliver's Travel. Um, I know, Joel. I totally get you, man. I hope Black Widow doesn't die too. And over the years, I always wonder like would have what 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 would Black Widow have been had Emily Blunt been the one to been the one playing her? Would Emily Blunt have done a better job than Scarlett Johansson in playing Black Widow? You, I kind of wonder that. A part of me is kind of saying Emily Blunt is the slightly better actress. Scarlett Johansson is the slightly better looking actress, if you want to be shallow about it. Um, yeah, Gulliver's Travels, but it's Gulliver's Travels is not, a Black Widow role. You know what I'm saying? The fact that she lost the Black Widow role for something like a one-off movie like Gulliver's Travels, that's not even a franchise. It's just I feel sorry for Emily Blunt in that aspect. There's a part of me that always wonders like, would Emily Blunt have been a better Black Widow than Scarlett Johansson? Um, but not to belittle what Scarlett Johansson did. All right, Scarlett Johansson is a fantastic Black Widow. She kicks ass. So I am all for her having a 2 hours standalone movie, just about her and her character. So I'm all for that. We saw a little bit, of course, in Lucy, Scarlett Johansson, being another kick-ass character. Um, hey, don't worry about retracting message, Joel. You're fine. So anyway, yeah, that's my last thought actually. Just I'm wondering what you guys think. Would Emily Blunt have done a better job playing Black Widow than Scarlett Johansson, or do you think Scarlett Johansson is the perfect, by Joel, is the perfect Black Widow and nobody else should play her except Scarlett Johansson? And do you think it should be an origin story, this standalone movie? Uh, And what do you think about the overall aspect that there is going to be a Black Widow standalone movie? Are you happy about it, or do you want to see other Marvel characters, not necessarily Black Widow, because you've already seen Black Widow in so many times? Maybe you have suggestions for other Marvel characters that should have their own movies. Who are they? Share your thoughts in the comment below. Let me know what you think about this topic. Share this video with all your friends on the YouTube verse and subscribe to this channel. And if you can support me, please do so at patreon.com/ramascreen. Support this channel, okay? Let's rock this.